All right, we are back, and it is time to play with some rocket. Well, building some rocket. Silo making things, but there is the iron. It is all done and set up and not really running a whole lot because we're not using a bunch. But it is doing what it needs to do and working well now that the update is all fixed and we've got tons of iron in here now. I ended up changing this up a bit. I haven't really done anything with this one. I did remove the chest because that was kind of dumb. From these up here, I haven't done anything with the lower ones, so they still have them. But that should mean that we will be emptying this one a lot faster now. And we also have 2 wagons coming in instead of just 1. But we are going to work on making our rocket, which apparently they moved the rocket silo. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was looking around these 2 tabs the other day and I was like, where in the hell is the thing? I didn't say anything, but apparently they moved it to weapons, so that's why I couldn't find it. Anyways, let's get started on this. So first and foremost, we need to grab some of these out of here, and we need to deliver them, and we need steel. Excuse me. And I chose to do this right here because, well, we have the motors, we have the steel, we literally have the blue circuits right there, and we can even steal pipes off right here. Take care of all of that, and we don't have to mess with none of it. And for some reason there's a sentinel on there. Not quite sure why that's on there. We'll pop that off of there. It's fine. And now the only thing we need to do is get some concrete up here. So let's see about... see a man about some concrete. What do you say? And that doesn't go far enough. Well, we can just do one of these. Not make it, no. So we might as well just do that. That. And then we're going to have this go right up through here if can, and I think this would be a good place to do a blue one, because we can just yank that right on up through there, I think. Yep, that'll work. That go in there. I'm going to go ahead and change this one instead of being on 60, which was supposed to be on 50, and we're going to change it up to 100. It's not like we're going to be making more than one of these. I don't think there's a reason to make more than one silo in here. I'm not even going to do a box for it. I'm just going to let it build it, and then we'll go and place it and see what we have to do to get all of the things for it done. Let's go ahead and give those things. How many of these motors do we need? 200. Okay, so we got those. It's just the steel and the concrete, and it's going to take a lot of concrete. Alright, so give me a minute and I'll be right back when this thing gets done. Alright, so there is our rocket silo. Go ahead and pop that out of there, and we'll go put it down. And I figured we'll put it right over here. That's what this big open area is for. We'll put it probably about here. Should give me plenty of room for anything I need over here. And that'll give us more room for those. And we need those. We need rocket control units. And we need rocket fuel. And we have rocket fuel already being made. Our concrete is struggling. And we have these right here, so we can just do this and just bring these right on down. Now, I definitely want to put productivity modules in here to make that go a little bit better. And this thing takes 16 megawatts, so I think this will definitely be a good case for using the efficiencies. So we're gonna pop one of those in there, and let's get, there we go. So now that has productivity modules, efficiency modules, and speed modules on it. And we can do this. We'll go ahead and change this over to this one. Excuse me. And I want to see if we do a... Do I not have requester chests coming into me? I don't believe I do, but I should. Just give me 50, and we should be able to request those in, so we won't have to run a belt down here. And the other thing we need is the rocket control units, which we have not made yet. So let's see what it's going to take for this. Blue and speed 1. Alright. Well, we should not have too much issue doing that. For speed 1s, it is this right here, which is electronic circuit and electronic component, and those just take glass, plastic. We could literally just pull these off right here when they're not being used. That wouldn't be a horrible idea. And then we could just build this. Oh no, let's just make its own dedicated thing. So let's just take this out of here. And do I want to do this up here, or do I... Yeah, I'm thinking we'll just do this like right here. We can plop that right there. What is this in the way? There, that'll be fine. And I may end up needing to do even more of these. What in the world is that water going to? That water is going to our concrete. Alright. So it's fine where it is. I just need to move this. We can do that. That'll be fine. Alright, so now we just need to get the thing set up we need glass, silicon, and plastic, which I was bringing. Glass and silicon is right here. I may need to take another look at upgrading the glass there. It looks like it's struggling just a bit. Let's see. Yeah, these are 2, 2, and 2, so it really does not matter which one I put it in on. And let's do this. We can put one of these here. Oh, that just won't make it there. There we go. And this also needs to go this direction, which we're going to pull off of right here, which I do still need to work on my green ones just a little bit there. They look like they're still struggling just a little. Alright, so there we go. That'll get that, and then we'll just have this go up like that. And then we just need blue for that. And so what is the speed on this? So this is 30-second crafting. And the speed 1 module is 15. So I can do one of these for every 2 of those. 1, 2, 3. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Something like that to start with. See how that works. And these can have productivity in them. So let's go ahead and fill them up with productivities. And let's get a beacon out here. We can do them. That'll work. We can do that, and we'll throw some speeds into that. And before I do anything else, we're going to bring this down 2 extra. No. Yeah, we need to bring this down 2 extra. And we're going to have our blue circuits in right here. Yeah, I'm going to do this because, well, I don't like where that's at. It's going to get in the way of my road. So we're going to do this, that, and then we can do this. Get in the way of my road. And we may need to look at the blue circuits as well. But now that'll bring those right on up there. And we can just do this. Put them in. And then there is our belt. We don't need anything fast for this. So those yellow ones will work fine. That. And now they're working. And I'll probably put a few more up here, and I'll have to work on upgrading some of the other stuff and see what we can do to get blue circuits, green circuits, glass, all that stuff going a bit faster. And then I can put in more of these as well, because as you see, we're not using anywhere near as much there as we could. So now throw in right on up and into here. Hole. Now that'll get started on that. I now have my requester chest. So let's get this put in. Yeah, let's just do it right here. And we're going to tell it rocket fuel, and we're going to tell it to give us like 400 of them, and we need a thing here, so oop, that right there, and give it some power, and now that shows that it has it. So now they'll bring them in and put them on in. So let's get it on. And I should have a pretty good amount of rocket fuel. Here they come. Now that will start making our parts. Now, question is, are they going to be able to bring the rocket fuel in fast enough? Well, with the amount of rocket control units that we have coming in at the moment, yes, they can. Alright, and it looks like we've got tons of these. So let's go ahead and just copy this. Other one right there. And we'll see if we can still keep up with this amount we have down here with that. Well, it looks like we've actually... Yeah, it looks like we're actually still building up. As long as we keep up on the glass and silicon over there. Which I definitely need to go work on. That, it looks good so far. And yeah, it's still the rocket control things that we're holding up here. Alright, while that's doing that, by the way, yes, there are 2 more tech cards. I was wrong. I don't know how I missed the other one, but we do have 2 new tech cards. Let's go ahead and get this fusion, portable fusion reactor done. And then I will probably do the energy processing circuits next. And then we'll look at those 2 tech cards if nothing else interesting pops up. And it definitely looks like our only thing holding us up at the moment is our rocket units. Now, I'm thinking, and this is probably going to be a terrible idea, because this is probably going to be way more than what I can handle, but what if I did something along the lines of this and just double that up completely, and then we can just take this. Can't really go much higher there. And then we can just take this one and run it over there. Oops, this is going the wrong direction. There we go. That'll take care of that. Alright, now we definitely don't have enough blue circuits for that. We definitely got to get that upgraded. And it looks like we're not going to have enough of the speeds as well, but this will give me a idea of just how much I need to upgrade everything else. And so far, they're green. How much I did, but we'll see. But I definitely need to get this upgraded. Let's see here. So the belt actually looks halfway decent coming across here. Okay, we are getting a bit spotty on glass. I did put productivity modules in here. I think we're gonna go ahead and make a we may not need dedicated. I was gonna say make dedicated ones for that, but we may not actually need to. We've got plenty of sand there, and we can always do, let's see, three. Yeah, let's just do 3 for these, just because it's possible there. I may again change this up a bit. I'm thinking we're going to need to make this a lot bigger. Kind of do like we did with the iron over there. Process up. I'm also going to have to put in some faster belts pulling from these things, because that red belt is just not enough. Yeah, I'm going to work on that. We've got plenty of room in this area. If I move this belt, I got plenty of room in here to stretch this out a bit, which I think I will work on. Yeah, if it wasn't for the glass, I think we'd be okay there. And it's still not keeping up, but, well, it's not running as fast as it could. We're also out of fuel, so let's go look at the fuel real quick. I already expected we would need to upgrade that. It's actually full. Oh, this is a buffer box, so we need to tell it to pull from there. And we also don't have that going into that buffer box. So I'm guessing whatever it has used so far was what was pulled out from what I sent to the trains. So let's go ahead and tell this that it can pull from that box, and then it can get that box empty. Then we actually have this line running right here. I could pull that off and bring it down right here. Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. Or a really bad idea. We'll find out in a minute. Just run this right down the side of the road. Right on over and down right here. And I'll go ahead and let the bots bring in those first, and then I'll hook this up. Now, I may have to move this, which I can literally just do that to get that out of the way, and then move this up to here instead of there, and then we can move this across instead, and then that'll get it up above where this is, because I think we're gonna have to probably put in more of these. Alright, so that's done. Fusion locomotive. Let's go ahead and work on the spider. These are running as fast as they can run right now and not keeping up so well. So I'm going to go ahead and set up a second one for this. It looks like we've got plenty of material here. So I think we're again going to do basically the same thing we did over there, where we just do this. I will just have these come down. And I think I'm probably going to also just down. Copy. Let's do this first. That, and they're gonna go in right here. That way, this one's gonna have to turn A, so it isn't going into that. There we go. That'll take care of that. Still needs the modules because, well, modules take time. That in there. And this needs to go over there. And now we have these doing 3. Can we change this up and have them do 4 to save us on some beacons? So if I do it there, that takes care of those 4. There takes care of those 4. Do another one right there. And we've got something actually chewing on my wall, it looks like. Alright, so if I just pull out 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Speed module. They'll bring in the things. There's actually a gap there that doesn't need to be there, but it really doesn't matter because that's as far down as I'm going to be able to take it anyways. Alright, and it looks like the copper is not coming in fast enough, which is fine. Just means I need to copper belt finally, which is only yellow, so completely understandable. Apparently I'm taking that part to blue. Let's fix that, because we already have a red belt coming out there. Alright, so we'll see how that works for getting all of that going a bit faster. Steel is doing fine. It's just the copper that's hurting. Plastic is doing fine. So it's just the copper that needs to get here faster. And I may even do a copper line coming in on this side. We may have to put in a dedicated copper line for this too, because, well, this takes ass tons of copper. That's why I'm doing the productivity modules in it. Right, and it is ready to fly, which means I need a fish. Do I have a fish? It does not look like I have a fish. Well, a fishing we will go, because you can't launch a rocket without a fish. It's just required. It's a thing you have to do on your first rocket. Fishy! There's me a fishy. Alright. Now, watch, I actually had fish in here. Nope, right there. 5 fish. And we're going to give them all 5 fish. Now, some people say you should ride the rocket. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't want to be in the rocket. I would much rather just thank them for all the fish. Sure. Where did my fish go? I thought I clicked them into there. But I think I ate them. Oops. Okay, let's do that again. Hit control when you do that. Or, you know, don't hold them in your hand, because that's how you eat a fish. Oops. Didn't know you could actually eat fish when you weren't hurt. But it figures, you know. Now I know. Look at all the fishies. Give me fishy. Let's do this again. A little less stupid this time. What do you say? You know, this is where, you know, a normal person would cut all this out and you'd never see just how dumb he was. But It's all about the learning. All right. So there we go. We are going to launch our first rocket here in K2. Bye. See ya. Enjoy your fish. That is a great movie, by the way. Anybody that has not seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, go check it out. I've heard the book's good too, but, well, I don't read, so I have no idea. Come on. Where's it at? Give me my achievement. Seriously, where's my achievement? I want my achievement. Oh, apparently I already have it, so I don't get it. Boo. I wanted the fish one. Well, anyways, they got their fish, and we have sent off our first rocket. And it looks like we've actually got rocket parts coming in here fast enough. Oh, hey, look, there's a space dolphin gun. This is a space dolphin. He fell into your hands directly from space. You look into his deep black eyes, and within those eyes, you behold the greatness of the cosmos in whole. You live the thousands of bloody battles that the dolphin has partaken in, but looking ever deeply, you feel something more. Love, pure and innocent love. You understand that the dolphin has chosen you as his master and is ready to serve you with all of his might. You don't even know the weakness in your eyes, and tears begin to cascade down your cheeks. You finally found a friend who eats rockets and launches them at your enemies. You weep with joy, relishing in the fact that you are no longer alone in the world. Range 100, shooting speed 0.67. Well, you know we got to try that out. I'm not sure how you use it, though. I have no idea how I'm supposed to use that. Is there a... It says it shoots rockets, but when it's in there, it doesn't have the red. So I'm going to have to figure that out. But I think that's enough for today. We'll figure this out later. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you next time.